Hey guys, JR here with you. So glad you could join me for this video. I'm going to ride the Oregon BDR, share with you some of my tips and insights as a senior adventure motorcycle rider and camper. Should be a good time, so welcome. Ride along, let's roll. Okay, we're off and on our way. Some tarmac for a ways before we hit the dirt. Looking forward to this adventure and glad you're coming along with me. I've got a full camping gear with me, and we'll spend the night someplace tonight. I have no idea where yet. Tip number one is to always go as light as possible with your camping gear. This is a setup that has served me well on many BDRs. We'll take a closer look at it later. Whoa, baby. Okay, we've come back up along that ridge over there. I almost never have a specific camping spot picked out for the coming evening. I prefer to stay flexible and just see how the day develops. I always seem to find a place to camp. Got some snacks, hydrated. So let's get rolling on down the hillside. Just came off of the gravel and a little Forest Service pavement. The mighty Columbia River and the Columbia River Gorge. Headed for the Bridge of the Gods, which is actually the starting point for the Washington BDR going northbound. We'll cross the river into Hood River, get a bite to eat, and head southbound. Hood River, Oregon. Ready to get on the BDR. It's nice to see that there are still family farms. Apples, pears, cherries. Well, 10 miles out of Hood River, I'm on the dirt again. Just entering the Mount Hood National Forest. Hello. Well, so far, no mosquitoes. Get my leg up over old Gray Bull here. Make some more dust. Well, I think I found my place for the night. Snagged me a free, beautiful campground with no one here but me. Bring a pair of lightweight camp shoes. Get out of those boots. Garmin inReach Mini. Send a position report. Let your loved ones know you're good. Carrying an emergency locator beacon like the Garmin is an absolute must. Sign up for their emergency ambulance, air ambulance extraction service. It's cheap insurance. Coffee in the morning is the highlight of my day and a must, even if I'm out camping. If I do any cooking in camp, it's going to involve just boiling water. So a simple little stove, instant coffee, my silicone collapsible cup, maybe a breakfast bar or energy bar, I'm good to go for the morning. Good morning, Mr. B. Looking for some coffee too? Hot cup of coffee, a beautiful morning with the birds singing, a crackling fire in front of me. It's going to be a beautiful day, guys. So I'm going to take advantage of a spring that's down this trail, clean up a little bit. Slept pretty well. Man, I have to fight being in a hurry. Just smell the roses, as they always say. The days of riding adventure rides out camping and roughing it like this are fewer ahead than they have been behind. So don't be in a hurry. We're ready to roll. Looks like we're coming up to a great viewpoint of Mount Hood. that beautiful? Oh, a cool breeze, and you can see why. Those snowfields of Mount Hood. Let her roll. This is gnarly and steep. Big rocks all churned up here. Oh, the air smells super sweet right here. Yep, another awesome view. This is some really washed out, gullied area. Pay attention, look way up ahead as far as you can. It's been a rugged trail, been fun. Time for a Cliff Bar and some water. Gotta get something to eat so my brain stays sharp. What I just discovered, I've lost my tent. Fortunately, it was only about 1,000 yards from where I discovered it was missing. So that right there is kind of a testament to why you need to really pay attention to your gear when you're riding over extremely gnarly, bumpy stuff. All's good, evidently. I'm gonna live to camp another night. Well, there's some rocky hill climb coming. Pick your line, pick your line. I don't know if you guys can see just how big and roly-poly these rocks and dips are here. Hello, Mount Hood. All right, don't go down that. Slow down, Depew. Phew. Oh, big tree in the road. Time to eat. Look at this loaded baked potato with roasted veggies. So I'm gonna get after it. That's not a good sign. Well, got ready to leave the cherry stand where I bought my nice cherries. Engine died, and it stems right here. Well, it's cranking again, so press on, I think. Well, I'm finally back out on section 6. I had mechanical issues there as I got ready to leave government camp. Down the trail again. Drive it like you stole it. Oh, this is a cool little section. I'm enjoying this a lot. Yeah, riding through a little green tunnel here. So, getting tired, and I've learned my lesson about getting tired. I got enough water to get by on. It just feels right. You gotta stop when you're getting tired. Let's get set up. And there are mosquitoes. And wouldn't you know, I had to grab some organic, DEET-free mosquito repellent. And let me tell you, they love it. They seem to even just love the smoke. Mosquito camp. I didn't eat any breakfast. I didn't fix any coffee. I said, pack up as fast as I could and get out of there. Pop in here to O'Leary Lake Resort Campground at the base of Mount Jefferson, the second highest mountain in Oregon at 10,502 feet. So all of this is burned around the lake up on those mountainsides. They have some coffee and donuts in here. So I'm gonna get some. Portland, Oregon. I've ridden down through here. And right now we're at O'Leary Lake. Just found out some really good news, interesting news, because the route just opened up yesterday. So it's an awesome area. You can see the burn line up the mountain there. We'll go take a look. Okay, safety briefing to myself. Don't be a hero. Stay your momentum going, pick your line.
Tip number 10, very important, especially as a senior solo motorcycle rider. Give yourself safety briefings. Always ride within your capabilities. Know those capabilities. Give yourself safety briefings.
Around a switchback here. Holy cow. Okay. A little more momentum up on the pegs. First gear. Let the bike ride under you. We're up that one. Well, there you go for armor. Just flipped up a fist-sized stick and whacked me in the knee. Oh boy, big downhill here. The gremlin continues to rear its head on this DR650. I've learned now, take the side pack off and get in there and tap on it and it gets running it again. Alright, let's see if the gremlin returns. Imagine all of this with a roaring fire ripping up it. Oh, nice little marshy meadow. Big gully wash down through here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, man down. Bad line. Okay, just don't bust your back. Oh man, that's got to come off. Had to take all the bags off to do it.
Tip number 11. Seems obvious, but you must be able to pick up your bike on your own if you're solo.
Well, that was not fun. Bent my gear shift lever a little bit. Let's roll. Man, don't go down in that rut again. Holy cow. Oh, Nelly.
Finally something to eat.
Yeah, go that way. Your mama's that way. We got one more coming. There you go. Tell you one thing, I do not want another mosquito-ridden campsite. Take a little water break, and there's a road right back there behind me that angles up. See if it's a suitable campsite. Okay, I say that's the end of this experiment. Yeah, came around the corner getting on it, and all of a sudden it turned to this.
So just back down the trail a little bit, found a decent little place to boondock camp. It's free, something to eat, and good night.
Well, the electrical ignition issues reared their ugly head again last night after I parked, and we're gonna have to head back to home base. Glasses, wallet, spectacles, testicles. Whoa, big limb.
It's a weird morning. I'm chasing off evil spirits. Congratulations, you don't seem to be one.
You have to be adaptable when you're out on an adventure.
Oh man, that is so good.
Heading back to base, get this bike fixed, and I'll be back. Stick around.
Been going through the electrical system. I think I've got it squared away. Out for an adventure again, so I'm glad you're along with me. Let's get going. JR back with you. We're on the ORBDR just at Big Lake. It's beautiful weather right now. Let's see where we can find a camp tonight. Hello. This is extremely silty. Whoa, 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 Nelly. deep stuff here. Woo! I think I could use a steering damper. Whoop-de-doos. Whoa! Island Junction Shelter. Wood stove. So going on down the trail, what a beautiful trail it is right now.
It's really great to be back out on the trail with the bike again. This camping spot isn't the best. It's got a lot of moon dust around, but we got water.
Well, good morning from Cache Lake.
I like to use a two-man tent. Gives me room to put my gear in out of the weather with me. I also use a down sleeping bag that opens up fully, becomes a blanket. I also always carry a water filtration system to supplement my water supply.
I managed to get a foot wet down there filtering water. Got to deal with a wet sock and change that out. All the shadow and sunlight kind of disguising where the ruts and the bumps are. So gotta look way ahead and pick your line. I don't think I'm doing that, not by myself. Forget about it. Okay, we're getting some views up here already. The old adage, you go where you look. Oh, a really nice view. A beautiful spot to pick up the bike. Deep cinders. Volcanic cinders. 4 or 5 inches deep. Maybe I got my drop in for the day. Am I stupid enough to go try something again? Maybe I am. Okay, lots of rocks. Lots of silt. This doesn't look like fun. Okay, Cache Mountain, you kicked my butt. Well, nice view, even if we didn't get to the top. Sometimes it's the best of valor to turn around. All it takes is a broken leg up there. I think there's a little cave up here. I don't have a flashlight, and I'm not a big fan of crawling around in caves. Time to stay nutritionalized and hydrated. Now we're up on Pine Mountain, up by the University of Oregon's Pine Mountain Observatory. We're headed into Oregon's deep outback. Stopped a bit early, about 4:30. When you're tired, stop. We're getting some dinner started here. Good old ramen noodles. Fresh carrots and broccoli in there. And yes, I've carried them for a day and a half. Did just about 100 miles today. Things happen so fast, and sometimes it's hard to even remember back to all you did this morning. I'm in the dry country here now. Pines and sagebrush, and no mosquitoes. I don't mind roughing it, but I like to be somewhat clean and smell decent. Joints and ankles, whatnot, protest a little more than they used to. And tonight, ibuprofen. Situation report, 5 a.m. Tried to start the bike, battery was low. Battery's a little weak anyway. Got my jumper pack out. Even with it hooked up, it did not want to start. Disconnected the headlight, let the batteries set in the sun for a while. Hooked it up one more time after setting in the sun, and it started. I'm going to have everything fully charged up with this sitting here before I move anywhere else. I'm going to head back north, cover some area that I missed on the Oregon BDR the last couple days. Very fun trail. Right here along the trail. Amazing, huh? Kind of hot like a lava flow should be. Goes on for quite a ways. Whoa! See if I can get this thing turned around in this silt. Snow mountains again. I'm just gonna ride till I feel like stopping. It's pretty hot. See if I can ride on the edge without falling in. Well, don't think I want to camp here. I camped in a very crappy, dusty, noisy place. New battery at Batteries Plus. Good morning, people.
Had a really good night's sleep here at Big Lake Campground. I'm sleeping on an insulated air mattress. I've found that they make a huge difference in a comfortable night's sleep. And a bonus tip, use your dry sack as a washing machine.
I think I'm just going to relax, maybe do some local rides. DR just going right up it in second gear. Pick your line and stick to it. Okay, brakes over. Don't get too carried away. I don't need to be airborne. Cache Mountain. Loose sand, rocks, whoop-de-doos. Hello, more rock garden, hello. Holy cow, let her ride, baby. Okay, steep climb with loose rock. Oh, it's dancing around. Keep the momentum, keep the momentum. Stay in the groove. Another steep climb. Cinders. This stuff will take you down too. We made it. Man, I'd rather ride in the sand than those deep red cinders.
Really great to have met Michael on his DR 650.
Wow.
Just as I arrived at Cache Mountain, gave us both a chance to climb it without the dangers of being solo.
We're going to head back up the trail to camp.
I feel very fortunate to still be out taking a motorcycle through some very gnarly stuff in some very gnarly places. A great deal of you watching are getting up there in age. We've got to accept that we've got some limitations. We do have limitations, and it comes with the age regardless of what you want to wish wasn't happening. So you have to make some adjustments. There is an awakening when you're out for 5 or 6 days pounding it, and also if you encounter obstacles or things you have to overcome. Add to the adventure, but also add to the stress level and Maybe not the ride I started out on, but it's the ride that has developed, and I'm happy with it. Cup of coffee, little food. Life is good. We may be getting up in age, but we don't have to sit in our armchairs, do we?
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming along on this adventure ride with me. I'd love to hear some of your tips on adventure motorcycle riding and camping. I appreciate so much all of my viewers. You're an awesome community of riders. Check out my playlists and channel for more adventure riding, and I'll see you out there on the next one.